All right, Alyssa is here, very excited to talk to this new person in our little sport. And for the podcast listeners, she looks as though she just came back from a HYROX on the sun.
That's very accurate. Yeah, I'm
What happened?
from the Midwest. Decided to spend 2 days after HYROX in Vegas, exploring some rock formations. It was really sunny, and my Midwestern winter skin was not prepared.
So rock formations was this hiking, climbing, spelunking? What were
Yeah,
you doing?
all the above. We kind of went out to Valley of Fire State Park. It's like an hour outside of Vegas. Might be the most beautiful natural area I've ever seen. So if you're in the Vegas area ever, get a rental car, go out for an hour. It was beautiful. But yeah, sunny.
This is not your normal skin tone.
I'm a little pink to begin with, but not this pink. No.
What temperature is it where you are now?
Oh, today's terrible. So I'm in Michigan. It's like a high of 22, super windy. So
Okay.
gonna get a run in outside later today, but not gonna love that part. So
Okay. So that's like -10 for the non-metric listeners. Is that where you grew up?
yeah, from Michigan, born and raised, lived here my whole life. Yeah, winters can be a little cloudy, a little cold, but as long as I'm able to, take a trip to Vegas for a weekend, we're good.
Were you a track star in high school and college?
That's definitely my background. Yeah. So I started running as a middle schooler, competed in high school, competed collegiately, did the steeplechase in college.
Let's go.
Yeah. So didn't love the idea of just like 10, not 10, what am I talking about? A 10K or 5K, just circles around a track. So the idea of like having, 7 hurdles and a water pit every lap made things really fun. So I think that maybe has some bearing on why I enjoy HYROX.
Where'd you go to college?
It's called Kelvin College. It's a small like D3 liberal arts school in Michigan.
Did you study?
Yeah, went to school for Spanish education. Don't use my degree anymore, but I mean, occasionally get to speak Spanish,
Listen, HYROX is an international sport.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
is
was
one thing for sure.
signed up for, a race in Monterey a while back. So, there's some Spanish right there.
That's gonna help a lot.
Yeah, right.
When you ran in college, let's give your CV. What were your best times so we can impress the listeners?
Yeah. So
It
actually,
won't impress me. It will impress the listeners though.
just the listeners. So collegiately, I would say was not my high point athletically. Competed collegiately and it was fine, but then took a couple years not really running, not really training seriously before I got back into marathoning. And then all of my personal bests have come within the last year or so of my running career. So
Okay, so what's our marathon PB?
PB is from this November. I ran an Olympic trials qualifying marathon time, which the standard is 2:37 currently. I ran 2:34, which
Let's
is
fucking go.
that's 3:39 per kilometer.
So is that the A or the B?
This time around, they don't have that, or at least they haven't announced it yet. They might drop that later on, but right now it's just one set time. So
Okay, so were we like going for it? Like 2028 LA? We're going.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm and get into this a little more too. I'm a good runner, but quite honestly, I'm a little too tall and a little too muscular to ever be like that top.
Sounds like a perfect HYROX athlete.
This is what I'm so excited
You're
about.
clearly born for this shit, Alyssa.
I literally said that.
Can I introduce you to a Joanna Wetrick?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, some similarity build wise there for sure. So yeah, I ran that, which is again a faster time than I ever thought I'd run in life. And I will definitely be competing at the Olympic trials in February.
Are they in Colorado? Where are they?
Right now, the only cities that have like made bids public would be Phoenix, Arizona, and then St. Louis, Missouri.
We actually had it here in, was it 2020? Was it the COVID year? We had it here one year, and I was so bummed because I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I was out of town. I had something.
Busy.
But we had the trials here.
Yeah, it's an incredible spectacle to watch for sure. It's really, really impressive athletes. Again, not quite in like it's different than a HYROX. Not quite as entertaining to watch. Maybe it's just a lot of loops or a lot of circles, a lot of
last loop's exciting.
Yeah, right. 100%. So yeah,
right?
really happy with that.
Or the middle loop, see who blows up.
That definitely happens. Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's my background. Definitely a runner. But yeah, I think I'm not in that upper echelon of like, the group of women that's hoping to make an Olympic team. So for me, there's always been kind of like this ceiling or limit to where I can take my running. Again, not poo-pooing like my abilities. I am still a fast runner, but that's why finding HYROX was like just beyond exciting to me. So
do you have but did you go to Boston and stuff?
No, I've actually never run a major.
Really? Well, do that like, just to tick it off the list.
Right? I know. So I've qualified. I've kind of been pursuing like fast courses, and Boston is definitely not known as a fast course. So,
right. But now you should go.
Right now that we've like hit the goals and hit the time standard, maybe just do some for fun. That would be lovely. Just do it for the experience.
So, how did we find out about HYROX?
Okay, so I lead a local run club in Grand Rapids, Michigan on Monday nights. There was a guy that showed up last spring, came and ran, started to talk my ear off about HYROX. His name's Noah. And eventually kind of like wore me down, was like, we need to do a doubles race. And I was like, sure. Like I'll do my marathon in November. And then 2 weeks later, we'll go do Dallas. Like, sure. So eventually we did that. And like, I hadn't trained at all. So just off of a running background. And it was so fun. Like the atmosphere at that event was incredible. I love the variety of challenges during the race. You never get bored. So yeah, I did that and then planned on competing with him again in Las Vegas. He sadly injured a shoulder. So that kind of set me up to run Vegas solo.
So were you not going to run solo if he didn't get hurt?
Yeah, it was going to be doubles.
Well, then this is one of those tales that clearly it was meant to be.
I'm sorry, Noah, but yeah.
Noah.
Yeah, sorry, we miss you. But yeah, definitely was like the right timing. So there's a gym in Grand Rapids called 8th Day Gym. It was primarily a CrossFit gym. Not primarily, it was a CrossFit gym for its whole existence. And literally in the end of November, which is when I started kind of being HYROX curious. The owner, Joe Cebulski, opened the largest like HYROX space in, I don't know if it's North America or the world, but it's huge, massive. Like we have like tons of lanes of turf, I'm not going to get the numbers right, but like 20 ski ergs, tons of center treadmills, all the right equipment. So just so incredibly blessed to be in a place that like is like an epicenter of HYROX training, and it's in my own city. He's been my coach for the last, 3 months that I've been HYROX training. And so that's been such a gift to come into a sport that I know nothing about and have someone who already can show me the ropes and has a great background in this whole world that I do not have. So yeah, been a huge gift.
So your first solo race, which I want to break down here shortly.
Yeah.
1 hour flat plus 55 seconds, correct?
Correct.
This puts you, for your first time, would be 15th. Let's say you do another race at about the same, would put you, 15th. So Melanie Maurer has a 1 hour flat 50 seconds, and Chloe Cook has 1 hour flat 58 seconds. So it's only one race, but just to show people kind of where that's at, like that's where the women's kind of mark is that sort of low 1 hour flat time. So when you went into this, were you just like, I'm going to give it a go? Were you super dialed in on, I want my runs to be this and my splits to be that? Like, how did you approach this race, Alyssa?
Yeah, we definitely had a plan. Again, traveled down there with my coach. He even like printed out a map of the venue and like put pins in the map and like wrapped string around the pins to measure like the exact distances and the exact.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, love it. Love it.
Very
all the angles.
I know. So like we came up with a very specific plan. The goal was to be around, based on every sim we've done, based on metrics, our goal was to be around 58 minutes. Unfortunately, again, I so enjoyed the race, had an absolute blast, but we came across a lane of sled turf. It was the first lane that just buckled. Like the second I started to push, carpet turf, like just wriggling, like not.
It happens.
I made eye contact with him.
It's legit. It's a thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's a thing.
it was scary. Like I had never experienced that before. I've never, I've had, we have HYROX turf in our gym, but it stays down. So that was a little bit of a moment of panic. Sled push is truly, I think, my strongest station. I can go unbroken for 4 lengths, no problem.
With the pro weight?
Yep. It's like my special gift.
You're a beast.
Yeah, like can go like 145 for the sled push. And so that was like a little bit of a panic moment. I think I ended up going double what I could normally push.
You did a 313.
Yeah, it was a little scary, but so that really, I think, also caused me a little bit of like redlining and strain down the road. So super happy with the performance. I think our ultimate goal was to be the fastest debut in HYROX history, and that happened. So that's fun. But
somebody might have to check the math on that.
Yeah. So from what we've
it's certainly one of them. I don't know if it's the fastest ever, but it's certainly one of them.
From what we've found, it would be Gabrielle.
GNB.
Yeah.
That's what I call her.
Yeah.
GNB.
So from what we found, her debut was the fastest at like 1:03. I don't remember what the seconds were, but yeah. So I have not found anything different than that. So that was our primary goal.
I will send out the statisticians.
Have people look. Prove me wrong.
Fit, ROX app, ROX zones, all the rocks. Go look it up. See if we can figure it out.
But yeah,
Jack Bauer, go look it up, buddy.
Yeah, I would love to know the actual data again from what we found.
Were you in wave 1?
Yes, I was.
Do you have a pro card? Do you have an athlete license?
I do. I was told to buy one. Yeah.
Did you buy one before you raced?
Yes.
Okay, we're in. We're good. Good job. So
we did that right at least. So yeah, that was the one frustration with the race, that just it wasn't quite what I thought it could be time wise, but still super happy with the result.
Okay, so do you know that you have 1 month to get a second time?
Okay, so yeah, I have lots of questions about this. Okay. Honestly, Matt.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. I'm the working man. That's me.
Great. I love it. So right now, as far as I understand, in order to compete or to get an invite, this is all contingent on another solid or better time.
Correct.
But from my understanding, I have till March 26th.
So I'm looking at the site right now.
Yeah.
HYROX Warsaw Major. Do you have a passport?
I do. I'm ready.
I'm fucking ready. Results from the last 365 days. Cutoff Warsaw 3/26/26. Let's go see what that means. Let's go check out a HYROX website.
So here's my issue. Right now I'm signed up for Houston, which is the 27th, which would be a day too late. Yeah.
That sucks.
Unless they were able to make an exception, which I have no idea how this whole world works. I
can give you an email.
Great.
Where they will tell you no, but I think you should ask anyway, because I think we like new blood.
Yeah, shoot me that email. We'll give it a whirl.
you're gonna have to travel.
Yeah. So right now the next option would be Glasgow, which is in just over 2 weeks.
So here's what you got. You got DC, which doesn't even have pro times.
No.
Well, let's be honest. Can you get to Taipei in 3 days?
Let's do it. There's Fortaleza this weekend.
Fortaleza, where is that?
Brazil. Mm-hmm.
Brazil.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's same time zone ish.
Yeah, figure it out.
Glasgow, the 11th to the 15th.
Yeah.
Copenhagen, Cancun.
Outdoors though. I don't know if I want.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah.
Police, Bangkok, Beijing.
That's about it.
No, then that's it.
Yeah. So my plan is, again, we're going to try and send an email about Houston that one day, just really.
Well, the 26th, is there a race on the 26th? You're racing on the 27th?
It's a good thing to check if there's a women's pro on the 26th. Yeah. So yeah.
Singles,
you'll know.
Women. It's sold out. Friday, March 27th is what it says.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the one I'm in. So one day too late.
Right, well, I will. There is an email to write. I'll give you that email address.
Would love that.
I think it's like Elites at HYROX or something, but I'll look it up for you.
Yep.
And that's probably no, but go to Scotland.
Yep.
And you'll have some good competition probably. A lot of those UK gals are super fast. So get in that first wave and put it down. That would be amazing. Another USA athlete. Let's go.
That's what we want to see. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the plan. Again, being all new to this, it's helpful to have like my coach know the world a little better than I do. But
Did your coach write me, by the way?
he may have. I don't know. Come on, Joe.
What's his name?
His name's Joe Sobalski.
Well, here's the thing. People write me all the time and tell me about, like, I did an amazing sim time or my athlete. And I'm just like, I don't really give a shit about anybody's sims.
Yeah.
So if you actually came through, I will say, I guess you did it. But I'm going to look him up now. What is it?
Well, I guess, are you looking at Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not an Instagram user. So.
See, then I knew it wasn't him because so I talked about this 2 shows ago. I don't know if you listened to the best podcast about hybrid fitness.
I have now. Yeah.
Okay, it's amazing. I talked about that. And then Cheryl, who's my co-host, wrote me and said, what if it's that guy? And I'm like, it can't be because it's always delusional people. Right? Yeah. It's always delusional people. So it wasn't him. Good.
Good job, Joe.
Good job, Joe. Somebody wrote me and was like, oh, she's amazing and she's doing sub whatever. Listen, go do a sim. That's fine. It just doesn't mean shit. It's like,
it's not in the same court. Yeah. You don't have the access.
It's not in the same ballpark. It's not in the same sport. It's not anything.
You don't have the traffic. There's just a million.
Anything.
You
don't have the, you've slept in your own bed. You don't have the tension. You don't have the nerves. You don't have people screaming at I don't give a shit about your sim. So anyway, good job for your coach. Like I said, it's always the delusional people that send me those anyway. So look out for this person. They're crushing. Or like they'll give me a time that's good, but then tell me they're going to be in the Elite 15 in 6 months. And it's like, nope, you're going to need way faster than that. So anyhow.
Yeah.
So here we are. Probably Houston's probably not going to happen. Again, tiny chance they go, okay, we can adjust the calendar by a day, maybe, but probably not.
Yeah, not for.
So go to Scotland.
Yep.
And put down a good time. So, and you've got so much work you can do. So, for example, you had a bad push, right?
Yeah, it was rough.
your BBJs weren't phenomenal, right?
Yeah, those again, I think just post that sled push really redlined me, and burpees were a little slow. Yep.
Your lunges were good, which is another tough one. How are your wall balls?
I've in a sim have gone unbroken, but
did you go unbroken at this race?
I did not. Again, I just feel like
you just cooked yourself so hard in that first one.
Yeah.
Did you keep trying to push though, or did you take more breaks because it was having a hard time, or did you just still try to go?
With the sled, I did. I've never taken a break before, and I had to take 3. So, which is again not normal.
Yeah. So you're still 7th in wall balls, which is respectable, right?
Yeah, thank you.
So for that race, right? So in every race is different with who shows up. But let's see, what was the time? Hang on, let's find the time. Mm-hmm. You did your wall balls in 4:01.
Yeah.
So you could take 30 seconds off that, right?
Definitely. Yep. If we get a good sled lane and don't redline. Yeah.
Yeah. And the burpees were 323. You can bring that down. So you got some room to cook here.
Definitely.
Even your ski erg wasn't great.
No, ski erg might be my worst.
You skied in 430.
Yeah. It's not my strongest station.
I think I could ski in 430. What are you doing?
I believe it. Yeah. So
that's like a 2 minute. Yeah. 215, 500. That's what are you doing? Alyssa, get on it.
Jogging on the ski erg.
Alyssa, how's your form on the ski erg? For real talk. How's your form?
Oh, a huge improvement. Again, I've only been at this for 3 months, had never been on a ski erg, had never been on a rower, had never done any of these things.
Does your coach have you doing a lot of hinges and whatnot? Does he
tons. Okay, if you could, I have a video on my Instagram page that shows my ski erg at the beginning and my ski erg now, and we've come. I'm by no means perfect, but we've come a very long ways from Alyssa squatting and pulling the handles all the way to the floor.
Yes, that's what.
We're hinging at the hips. Our head only goes to the monitor, no below. We've gotten into the rhythm again. Like you said, I have a lot of, every station, but I have a lot of spots where I have a lot of ability to take some time off.
Yeah, if you said I did a minute 50 and this was the perfect race for me, then it would be all right, well, I don't have a lot of hope for you. But just looking at these splits, you have a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
And listen, Some of the, if you watch even the world champs, like Emily is fast AF, but like her rowing was like horrible, right?
Yeah.
And I think that girl Gabby, I think so. We're not great at first. Like the rowing's kind of all over the place, and so when you've got that room to grow, plus you're a speedster, like this is exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'd say the run is definitely my strong suit. That's when I
Right,
get
but that's a lot of people's strong suits, but then they die
yeah.
after the pull. Like before the sport even got going, like everyone was like, "Oh yeah, well I'm fast," and then literally they would like all these guys came in with their sim times, and they were like, "Oh well, I'm going to beat Hunter," and they would all be with Hunter until the pull, and then it would be over, and he would beat everybody by 5 minutes. So anyway, this is exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Again, just happy to be a part of a sport like this. Yeah, just Vegas was so fun.
So can you break it down for me? You're running the race, and I know Chris was there, Rogloski.
Yeah.
And like, did the announcer Tommy like say like, by the way, what's your name, and then start calling your name over the loudspeaker, because that's usually what he does.
Yeah. So I think so. This is something that my coach and I have kind of talked about, but got into the Red Bull tent, gave the field a 15-second head start. So I just stood there while everybody else.
Alyssa, you are making me fall in love with you and your coach.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yes, that's
it forces you not to get caught up with the crowd.
Yeah, it gave me a little bit of like my own space, just run your own race. But then by the time we got into the sled push, I was in the lead. So it didn't again, the running is my bread and butter. It didn't take me long to get into that position. But yeah, I think it might have been around sled push or sled pull that my husband and my coach were just kind of moving around together. And I think they must have grabbed the attention of the announcer, vice versa, whatever. Tommy, we were wearing the same, like, I had my 8th day sports bra on and he's wearing an 8th day t-shirt.
So is he like Alyssa McElheny?
Yeah, say it right. Actually, yeah, you pronounced my name correctly for the first time, so well done.
What do people say?
McElheny, or
he's good. I figured he'd get it right on the first try.
It was great. So yeah, I think they kind of somehow connected there, and yeah, he was so much fun.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, I think between him and just like the crowds, like especially in the later stages of the race, I feel like I just smiled like the whole time. Like, yeah, it's amazing how people just like learn your name in like a matter of 20 minutes and like feel like they're like on your team. So that was just so fun to see. Just made the whole thing just super magical. And yeah, I have nothing but glowing reviews for that event, man.
That's awesome. So did you chat with Chris after?
Yeah, she came and found me. Gave me a few, talked about, I was like, yeah, I'm signed up for Houston. She's like, I don't think that's going to work. So yeah, she was so helpful, so kind about everything. Yeah, again, I don't know the sport super well, so I was unaware.
Did you know to stick around to get a flag?
Yes. Yeah, they told me to stay around. So we got the flag. But yeah, like I'm not really familiar with a lot of like the names of who is going to be there or who the big names in the sport are. So I've done a lot of like maybe research after the fact. But yeah, Chris is incredible. So
yeah, she's a good one.
And just instantly like kind and helpful. And that's like all you can hope for.
She volunteered after. She was posting pictures.
I know.
Like she's an example for us all.
Yeah. So that's like, all you can hope for, like as an athlete in a sport, is to, be a good ambassador and, hopefully find people that are new to the sport and help them figure things out and make them feel comfortable. So yeah, kudos to her.
Your coach, like a full 15 seconds, like I've waited 5 before, like 5 or 10 years, like, hey, we're going to wait 15.
He wanted more. Yeah. So, I waited about like 10, he'll say I waited 6, but 10-ish. And then I don't know if it was one of the organizers, but he was like, you need to leave. So left a little earlier than we had actually planned on.
Oh, because they're bringing in the next group.
It makes sense. So yeah, just, I don't know. It was a really nice strategy. Like definitely calming. That tent is like, again, high energy, and I don't necessarily need it. I could just be in the back. I don't need to be in like the front and then all the crazy. So it was nice to just kind of have my own moment to like take another couple deep breaths after the countdown and then just do my own thing.
So are you an Adidas sponsored athlete?
Oh yeah. So that's another interesting part. So through, I have a running team in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's through our local run specialty store, which is Gazelle Sports. So I'm a part of a running team called Gazelle Elite. I actually have a run coach, Sam Butler. So I'm kind of working with 2 different coaches at this point in different
All right. I just noticed on the IG here.
Yeah.
World's fastest pro debut. You're standing by it.
I am. Yeah.
All right.
Until I'm proven wrong.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Again, I mean, if you take a look at like photos I'm tagged in, there's a few HYROX accounts that have also mentioned the same thing.
Well, listen, we all know how news works,
Yeah.
right? I could say anything and everyone would retweet it because people are lazy. Listen, we live in a world of a lot of what's the word? Superlatives.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like fastest Scottish athlete on American soil stuff, which to me is a little ridiculous. But fastest pro debut is something.
It is.
If we can verify it, that's all.
Yeah.
Just saying, Alyssa.
I know when I was wall balling, you said the announcer's name was
Tommy.
He was also saying that. So.
All right. Well, shit. All right, then.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to ask Tommy then. If Tommy says that HYROX confirmed that with him, then yes.
Yeah.
But
again,
okay. So anyway, so you're Gazelle Elite, and go ahead.
So we are through our local run specialty. There's I think 9 of us athletes, and we are Adidas sponsored. So hopefully love to continue being with Adidas. In March, they're dropping their first HYROX specialty shoe, which I think is really cool. So that's an exciting thing for the brand.
Did you see the news I posted just moments ago?
No, well, what is it?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Just sleeping over here.
Where's your phone? Get your phone out.
Okay. What am I looking for?
Hybrid Fitness Media.
Okay.
The voice of hybrid fitness.
I'm on it.
Worldwide.
Oh yeah, there it is. So pretty. Man, that's a beautiful shoe. Stack height is high.
A little high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, very curious to try it on.
What are you running? What'd you break? What's your what did you PB in? What
I love the Boston 13. I will swear by that shoe till I die. Great stack height, super stable. Love it for running. Love it for HYROX.
What you did your HYROX in?
Yeah, yep. I'll blab about that shoe for the rest of my life. But maybe this one's better. I don't know.
Okay. Well, listen, they should know about you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that's the route. We'll find out.
Do you have representation?
I have a couple calls this week, so we will
with potential representation.
Correct. Yeah.
I bet
it was kind of wild to get done and then just get some messages and something I've never experienced before in life. So this is all just like very.
Well, you put up stuff like fastest pro debut, whether it's real or not. People are like, the vultures come in.
People are interested.
I bet I know who called you. We can talk after. We can talk.
Yeah, done.
I know who called you.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what names you think.
Well, I'm glad. Listen, I'm really glad to hear you're the real deal. You know, I talk to a lot of people, and it goes how it goes. But the fact that you're willing to joke about your sunburn and. Because at first I was like, what if she has a skin issue, like a disease?
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, what's up with your face? And you're just like, fuck you, dude.
I'm going to hang up.
Right. And the fact that your coach had you wait 15 seconds, I really like that. I just really like that.
Oh, he'll be happy to hear that.
Make sure you send him this link.
Oh, 100% will.
Okay. So I think you should. So Cancun is definitely outside?
It is. Yep. So yeah, I think again, and we'll send the email, but again, I'm not special. I don't expect to have.
Yeah, but you can't. But I think the pro card does get you into. I think it gets you in regardless. If like it's sold out, like Glasgow might be sold out, but I think it gets you in.
Yeah. So hopefully I can still at least get into that race because I'm willing to go wherever.
All right. Are you already thinking ahead to and maybe I want to jump in doubles, or is that going to be like next year? Let's do that.
I don't know. I have no idea, Matt. This is new.
So there's no mixed doubles, but there's same-sex pro doubles.
Yes. I feel like this time around this year, at least in my brain, I would love to just focus on like doing my thing and doing it well, especially since I'm 3 months into this.
Yeah.
Just all new. So yeah, I would be very open to the idea of doubles, just maybe next year.
Well, your phone is going to ring. I can tell you that because I think you'll need one. They just changed the rules, by the way. Do you know about the new rules for next year?
Little bit. and as much as my like super non-HYROXy brain can understand. Yeah.
So you only need one time for singles.
Okay.
Sorry, you only need one time for doubles. So you might get a phone call.
All right. That'd be fun.
For Glasgow. Next year, you're going to need to race 5 pro races at least and do well in them. And that's how you'll qualify for the Elite 50 next year.
I'm down.
She's fucking ready.
I'm so ready.
You have any other sponsors you want to shout out? Any other gear you like?
Honestly, I've loved Adidas. Other than that, no, I am excited to learn more.
But like Adidas is just shoe, but you could wear a different short, for example.
It's true. Yeah. So I mostly wear their apparel as well. For fueling, I love Morton. I don't know if you've heard of.
Everybody seems to be talking about them.
Love it. Like I've used it for a few years, and to me, it's just like it's simple. It sits well. So yeah, I would swear by that for the rest of my life. Love my Garmin. Other than that, I'm pretty simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Good pair of shoes, good pair of shorts.
Yeah, that's it. Good coaching, good place to train.
That's all we need.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
All right. Good chat, Alyssa.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me. I so appreciate your time.
Sure. So you're not going to come to DC like just for the heck of it?
I mean, it'd be fun to watch. I'm in Portland that weekend, so can't even make that one happen.
For what?
My sister's gonna go take a trip, so doing other things besides HYROX for a weekend. Okay. But yeah, I mean, so DC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the like female winner, there is an Elite 15 berth like up for grabs in that race.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, that would be fun, especially since when it's open, I feel like it's a much more running centric event.
Right.
So that really would play to my strengths. But yeah, not this time around, unfortunately.
Right, because the time wouldn't count, but the qualification would.
Correct.
Which is a little odd.
Yeah.
Did I ask you what you do in real life when you're not running?
I photograph weddings, so it allows me to be super flexible. And then I also coach high school track and field and cross country. So lots of stuff. Yeah, lots of kids.
All right, glad we got to do this.
Yeah, likewise.